And welcome into Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and
Dr. Daniel Potts.
Danny. I tell you what, this is going to be a great show today.
You know, I'm looking forward to this show, Edie. Childhood obesity is so important. You know, if obesity begins in childhood, more of these chronic illnesses that we have in adulthood are likely to begin there, such as diabetes and hypertension.
Well, everyone's going to love the young lady that's in this show. I can't wait for it. I'm not going to give it all away. I want them to tune in and to see Dr. Heather Austin, who's a child psychologist, and other physicians that are a part of this show, is to encourage young children and parents that there is hope out there for this weight management that seems to be such a crisis across the country on obesity.
You know, one that's getting worse and worse and more common and more common. So it's a very important time to hear about this.
Yes, and we hope you'll stay with us with more of Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts. We'll be back in a moment.
If you woke up with pain this morning, you are not alone. Estimates are that nearly 1/3 of Americans will experience chronic pain at some point in their lives. Optimal Pain Control by Franklin Pharmacy works directly with your physician to create a pain cream for your unique needs. Our staff of pharmacists has over 30 years experience in compounding. OPC by Franklin Pharmacy's custom formulas are created for you to maximize pain relief while minimizing side effects. From minor aches to severe neuropathic pain, let us be your partner.
Enjoy the latest books from Edie Hand. A portion of sales benefit charities such as St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Visit www.ediehandfoundation.org or your local or online bookstore. Pick up your copies today. A Pocket Guide for the Alzheimer's Caregiver by Dr. Daniel Potts and his wife Ellen helps you understand this disease and get the best care possible. Go to alzpocketguide.com or any online bookstore for your copy. You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
What is that percentage of obese children in the state of Alabama?
Well, nationally, the percent of overweight and obese children were about 17% of United States children. For the state of Alabama, we're closer to 18%, 17.9. I'm quoting the statistics from 2007 in a national survey of children's health. That survey allows us to compare our state to the national average in other states. The Robert Wood Johnson also did their own study, and we're 6th in the nation in terms of obese and heaviest children compared to our counterparts. Mississippi to the west sort of unfortunately has the top tier for both adult and children.
Well, what can we do about this? I mean, what can you share with our viewers that we could maybe do to make a difference through this center that you're heading up? But what can we do?
Well, I think the first step is recognizing that determining whether or not there's a problem or not. Mm-hmm. And I think the best place to go would be your healthcare professional, your family practice doctor, your pediatrician. There is a big push from the government, the Let's Move campaign with our First Lady Michelle Obama, and the charge to us pediatricians, family practitioners, nurse practitioners is to measure the BMI for our children on an annual basis. And I think that once we measure the BMI, then that discussion needs to happen with our parents to explain what the BMI is and whether or not there should be a concern for their weight.
So the BMI is?
The BMI stands for Body Mass Index. It's a calculation of weight to height. And for children, the calculation is the same for both children and adults, but we grade it differently for children. We need to know their age and their gender because what we expect, what normal is for age changes between 2 and 19. So the standards for children is a young person is considered to be overweight when the BMI is greater than the 85th percentile for age and gender standards. And a young person is considered to be obese when the BMI is greater than the 95th percentile. Percentile I'd like to describe as if you have a room of 100, let's say 9-year-olds, they would be, the top 5th or 6th person, heaviest person in a room of 100 9-year-olds. And that's how a percentile is sort of described.
Well, this is certainly a psychological effect, not only for our children, but the family.
Oh, sure.
So how do you help them when they come to see you? And
Right.
Let our viewers know exactly where you're located with Children's of Alabama.
Okay, sure. We're at Children's South off Acton Road, and we meet there Thursday morning and Fridays all day. And our team tries to take a look at everything about the family that they are ready and able to make changes in, mostly behavioral changes. So, while we certainly think it's important to figure out if there's any medical issue and looking at the BMI and looking at records of the BMI, it's also really important that we find out what the family's ready for. Some families are just ready to come and understand more about this issue and what simple steps they can take. Some families really are ready to just go full force and they want an exercise program and an eating program, and we're ready to start them when they're ready in those situations. And of course, with psychology what I tell parents is you don't normally see a psychologist in your doctor's office, but I'm there and my team is there because this is a behavior, and psychologists we specialize in changing behaviors or changing habits. So we work with families on their habits that are already healthy, keeping those there, and habits that need a little tweaking and adjusting to get healthier, so they can feel like they're making some progress in their weight control.
That's good. And I want our viewers to know that we have on our screen here the phone number to call, which is 205-384, what is it now?
205-824-5750. Or our email address, which is ccwm@childrensal.org.
And we've got the website on the screen also. Well, she was talking about, when Dr. Austin was talking about the psychological effects, and when you come into the clinic, you think, well, you're seeing your doctor. If your child, you think, is having a weight issue, and of course the emotional effects. But when they come in to see you, what is the procedure normally that they can expect?
So all of our patients at this point are coming to us after seeing their regular doctors, their pediatricians, family practice doctors, their primary care physicians, and usually they're having a conversation with their primary care practitioners. The subject with weight has come up, and many people will respond to the conversation with their pediatrician once they measure their BMI. There are a few simple messages that primary care doctors can give there in the clinic, but there are a select few that need more intense therapy, and that's who we are. With that team of 15, we're able to provide more of an individual, in-depth, comprehensive approach to help those young people who are really suffering weight-wise, emotionally, health-wise because of their elevated BMI.
When I was just thinking about this emotionally too, and my good friend Dr. Judy Kuriansky and I wrote a book on 31 Things to Raise Your Child's Self-Esteem, and a part of that is the way we feel about ourselves from the inside out. And how is that with that control of these kids? You get a lot of bullying issues?
Oh, we get so many bullying issues. In fact, I'm in the process of talking to some of our clinicians and putting together a team in our clinic to handle teasing and bullying. We had a special team put together at Children's, and I'm hoping to bring that specifically to our clinic, because I would say in our clinic I would estimate about 50% or more are saying severe teasing, bullying, just not getting the help, the safety net at school that they need. And while home can be safe, sometimes folks say things in a different way. It's not quite as positive. They're not focusing on the positive. So we try to create that positive home environment as well to be a safety net. If they're getting that bullying at school, let's at least work on the house and make that
a safe haven.
Exactly.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts. We'll be back in a moment.
This is Holly, or Ms. Clemente as her students call her, and they call her often because she's always there for them. No problem is too big or too small, because to Holly, you can't teach someone if you don't connect with them, and you can't connect with someone unless you truly care for them. Sometimes success starts when you go the extra mile to make sure someone else gets ahead. Virginia College, your success starts here.
Hi, I'm Sarah Evans here with friends Rollins and Kumar, who've been helping Children's of Alabama celebrate its 100th birthday. They're here for care at the Alabama Center for Childhood Cancer and Blood Disorders, the largest provider of cancer care for children and young adults in the state. At Children's, we treat every form of cancer, and we're committed to a cure. You can be too. Donate now so thousands of kids like Rollins and Kumar will celebrate lots of birthdays, including their own.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand.
And I'm Ronnie McDowell.
And I'm Georgette Jones.
Together, we'd love to ask you to support the Children's Miracle Network Children's Hospital.
That's right, Edie. Your local children's hospital provides state-of-the-art care, life-saving research, and preventative education for children 24 hours a day.
And we need your support to continue helping make life better for others. Just log on to childrensmiraclenetwork.org. We believe together we can have those miracles.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
I'm excited to have in the studio with me, we have Destiny Carson and we have her mom, Sharon Jackson. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You know, Children's of Alabama does a lot of cool things. I've been around doing projects with them for over 15 years in different capacities. And, you know, this is very important, I know, for you to be making a change in your weight. And I think that says so much for you and your self-esteem that you and your mom were able to start tackling this. So what was it like for you the first time you went to the center?
First time, it was a lot of work.
A lot of work?
Yeah. Drawing blood and doing testing. A lot of talking.
A lot of talking? Well, you know, we adults like to talk a lot, you know, but was it easy for you to open up with the people that were interviewing you?
No.
It wasn't? That was kind of hard, but after you got to know them, was it better? That's good. And that's what it's about, isn't it, Mom?
Yes, it is.
Sharon, tell me what it was like for you to get her to go, get Destiny to come to the center.
Well, it wasn't hard to get her to go. Once our primary care doctor noticed a dramatic weight change within a year time, it was like a 30-pound gain. It's like, whoa. I mean, me as a parent, I have always dealt with weight issues, and I don't want to see her go down the same path that I had. I went down through a dramatic path, so I want to stop her so she'll be able to eat healthier and to learn to exercise and enjoy it and love to do it, and not, you know, as something that you just have to do, but enjoy to do, exercise and eating healthy.
And for you there, so it's been easier for you once you've got in the program to do this? And are you happier with yourself now?
Yes.
You like yourself when you look in the mirror?
Yes.
I think she loves herself, and
she's looking fine tonight.
She loves herself. That's the thing I like about her. She loves herself. I mean, I love her that she loves her body image, and she's not one of those down kids. She's one of those happy kids. So that's a good thing. But I know as a parent that for her age and her height, her weight is a little more, and I don't want to be that overbearing parent. You can't have this and you can't have that. So I want her to learn how to do it on her own, and that's what Camp Shine helps them to do when we're not there. So, you know, teach them how to cook healthy things and to make wise decisions when they're even going out to eat. You know, just the other night we went to Taco Bell, and she made a healthy decision herself. It's like, you know, I stand back and let's see what you're gonna order, you know.
That's good, Destiny. And we're talking about Camp Shine. You said what she would learn different things there than she would learn at home, and then want to come back and make these right choices for her body and her self-esteem.
Yes, because there they have, you know, it's set out program where they have to eat for breakfast, lunch, and then there's snacks and things. So it's like when you come home, I'm at work 8 hours a day. So what decision are you going to make for yourself when you're eating?
And so camp was for a week. So tell me what Camp Shine is like.
It's like a regular camp, but you learn nutrition and new exercise.
And how to cook?
How to cook.
Now, are you a good cook?
No.
Oh, gosh.
No.
We need to work on you. I'd like to have you come back and cook with me in my kitchen here at the set. Would you do that?
Yes.
All right, now. I'm a pretty good cook. You know, I've been cooking for about 20-something years as a chef, so it's been a lot of fun to a celebrity chef. But we have some real live chefs that come with us, too. I'm just a good old Southern cook, you know. But it's important to cook healthy.
Healthy. I was just like, healthy or Southern?
Well, I don't know if those two go together, but maybe an oxymoron. But it is. But we do have healthy Southern dishes, that's for sure. And, you know, for you, I was just thinking about, how was it like to interact with the other kids? that would help you to go back to school and have more confidence? What was that like for you at camp?
To meet new people,
Mm-hmm.
it was a great experience.
A great experience for you to meet these kids and to see that they were going through some of the same difficult things you were?
Yes.
Did you guys talk, like in a group about it? Or was it
Not-
more a one-on-one?
Not really. It's like the girls talk, then the boys talk in two different groups.
Two different groups? Okay, but as long as you felt good about it, that's the main thing, Mom. Did you get to go visit Mom, or is
Well,
this
no.
kind of, you guys stay away? And
We
let-
stay, yeah, the first day we stay for a couple hours, then we have dinner together. It's a healthy dinner, and when we come back the next day to pick them up, we stay and learn stuff, watch videos, the stuff that they learned, and bring home materials to help the parents, even with shopping and picking up healthier things, in which we have cut back. Like, we drink fat-free milk. Whole milk is nasty to us now, because I mean, we didn't really change a lot. We eat bread, no white bread, whole wheat pasta, turkey. So we really didn't change a lot of things. It's just now
It's more of a lifestyle change.
Yeah,
for you.
lifestyle change.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts. We'll be back in a moment.
Sure, Toyota is #1 for everyone. But Scott Crump insists on more proof than just statistics. Yeah, the all-new redesigned 2012 Camry has more room, better fuel economy, and plenty more performance. And right now at Scott Crump Toyota, you too can drive the new Camry from just $199 a month. Did we mention better brakes? Visit Scott Crump Toyota in Jasper.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Enjoy the latest books from Edie Hand. A portion of sales benefit charities such as St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Visit www.ediehandfoundation.org or your local or online bookstore. Pick up your copies today. A Pocket Guide for the Alzheimer's Caregiver by Dr. Daniel Potts and his wife Ellen helps you understand this disease and get the best care possible. Go to alzpocketguide.com or any online bookstore for your copy.
If you woke up with pain this morning, you are not alone. Estimates are that nearly 1/3 of Americans will experience chronic pain at some point in their lives. Optimal Pain Control by Franklin Pharmacy works directly with your physician to create a pain cream for your unique needs. Our staff of pharmacists has over 30 years experience in compounding. OPC by Franklin Pharmacy's custom formulas are created for you to maximize pain relief while minimizing side effects. From minor aches to severe neuropathic pain, let us be your partner.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
Hi, I'm Edie Hand, and welcome back to Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. You know, we've been talking about weight management. Well, joining me in the kitchen is my good friend Darcy Young, and we're going to talk about chicken and asparagus tossed with penne. Hey.
Yes, and it is tasty, let me tell you. You're not just getting, asparagus and penne. This is a great dish, and kids love it. It's just really tasty. It's great for you.
And it's a good brain food.
It really, really is.
What's a good tip we could give folks?
Well, some of the things about asparagus, one of the things about it is it helps detoxify your system. That's one of the great things.
I like it already.
It's an anti-aging.
Anti-aging. Well,
Yes.
I've been filling up all the cracks on my face, and I can fill up all the holes in my body.
Here, we're going to leave that for
My
you.
friend Dale, that were in her house, she would say, "Hello, I'm gorgeous today."
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I looked in the mirror and I'm gorgeous. I'm so gorgeous. And one of the other things is it fights against cancer. It's a great cancer fighting
And
agent.
being a 3-time cancer survivor myself, I know how important it is for us to look for these. And for our kids today that we've been talking about in the show, for weight management. No
Yes.
matter what age you are, but we want our children to have the best self-esteem they can have. And programs that's being started now, like at Children's of Alabama and across the country, is to help our children put fitness back into their life. And this is one way with this great recipe.
Cutting
So
back.
how do we get into this recipe? Because it's not that difficult, is it?
It really is not. What I've got going over here is
Okay.
we've got our penne pasta already cooking. It's already boiling. No,
Bowling
boiling.
for Darcy.
So we're boiling that right now, and you're gonna cook that for about 13 minutes. Is what you're gonna do, just andante.
It looks good too.
It's just about done,
Okay.
and we've already started our chicken. And what you do is you spray it with Pam, spray a
Okay.
pan with Pam, pan with pan. Then you're going to throw in your chunked up chicken. You're going to cut it in about 1
How
inch
much
squares.
chicken?
About 6 ounces of chicken.
And we'll have our recipe on our website at prescriptionhealthylife.com.
And then you're going to throw it in there, and then you're going to take a little bit of garlic, and I love these kind of squirt bottles.
I didn't know they had a squirt garlic.
Yes, and you just squirt it in, and you're going to do about 2 tablespoons if you do this,
Really?
or 2 teaspoons.
Did you know that that's a good thing for birth control for young people?
Boy, you know what? I heard that because nobody wants to get near you.
And you say kiss the cook, forget about it. Okay, go ahead.
And we're going to saute that until it is good and brown, the chicken. Now, I've already done the chicken, so I already put in the diced tomatoes.
How much?
It's a can of diced tomatoes. You can
Okay.
just get that at the grocery store, and it already has herbs and stuff mixed in. You're going to saute that for about 5 minutes and just cook that down.
And while you're doing that, now, when do you put your
You're going
asparagus
to, you
in?
steam that as
You
you're
steam it?
cooking. All of this, you just
It's been
throw that
steamed?
on, you steam it. I steamed mine
You
in
wait
the
until it's completely
microwave.
finished and just put it on top?
Yes,
when we
and you
plate
just
it up?
mix it all together.
And the same way with the...
You pour it all in together. After the pasta's done, you pour it in the bowl. Then you pour the tomatoes and the chicken over that. Then you're going to pour the asparagus. You're going to toss that all
Next,
together.
okay.
You're going to plate it, and then you're going to put that on top, along with some Parmesan cheese.
And how much
course,
of this blue cheese?
It's about 1 ounce
1
of blue
ounce of it?
cheese. You can do blue cheese, or if you like feta cheese or something a little bit lighter, you can do that. But I like the blue cheese.
For substitutes, and that's what you can look for.
Yes.
And you can always
To
look
make
on,
it
on the
lighter.
bag or on the box or in the can to
Yes.
see what it is. And I always tell people to go with a recipe list. Then you don't tend to buy too much.
Unless you go to Walmart. And you can't get it out of there for, less than $100.
Darcy, if I went shopping with you, I'd be broke every week, okay?
Yes,
Style
yes, you
on
would.
a budget.
That's right.
But we are Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles, and Healthy Lifestyles, too, is a peace of mind. Not only about our weight and giving another good tip. Give us another good tip of what we're doing, but another is to have that peace of mind of our finances, too, with what we're putting
Absolutely.
together to shop.
One of the things that I'm really trying to do is, this is not actually a health tip or anything like that, but bringing fun back to the kitchen. That is really what I'm all about. Bringing your family together, bringing the fun, and just, having a good time in the kitchen, because so many people dread going to the kitchen.
Honey, I've been to your house. You do. You walk your talk. I mean, I love it.
I have fun.
That you have fun. And she takes vitamins that were not even in a bottle. But anyway, I love that about you. But that is, and to bring our families back together.
Yes.
And that helps to build one's self-esteem and trust and a foundation.
Conversing again. Get to know your family again. Because we're
Absolutely.
going in 500 different directions all the time.
We are. All of us are juggling a lot of things in our lives. And we know that's one of the things we want to bring to the show, is that people can learn more about it. And your cookbook, if they wanted to find out about these fun recipes and tips, where could they go?
You can go to darcydiva.com. And here is our final product right here. This is what it's going to look like, and it is tasty, my friends.
It is chicken and asparagus tossed with penne, right, Darcy?
Yes, brain food.
And you won't want to miss what's coming up next week, right here on Prescriptions for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.